Hello, Bond fans, and welcome to this latest update on Bond 25. We're getting further into the production. The production has now gone from Jamaica to London. We are filming in London at the moment, and actually, a friend of mine is actually working on the movie. I think he's only doing a runner's job or something, but I mean, he managed to get onto it at the last minute, which was good. And they've been filming in Norway as well. That was the first place they went to. After London, I believe they're going to Italy. They're going to Italy to film the opening sequence. And then after that, who knows? I think Scotland, they're going to Scotland afterwards. So, yeah, production is commencing, and it's good to know that the film was on a roll. The last time I did an update on Bond 25 was about the Jamaica video. And the the working title thing with the whole "A Reason to Die," but I mean, there's still been no word on the official title yet, so got to keep on hoping for that and hoping that that's going to be good. But however, what has actually come up recently is some other news. A new person has joined the cast, and if you can't tell who it is by the picture or the title of this video, then have you seen Spectre? Christoph Waltz is back, baby. Christoph Waltz is returning to his role of Ernst Stavro Blofeld for Bond 25. Woo, yeah! So, thank God. I'm very happy about this news. I really liked Christoph Waltz's Blofeld in Spectre. I actually would go so far as to say he was the best. Or one of the best. I don't actually know. I don't think he's the best. I think Savalas may be slightly better than him, but we all have our opinions on the Blofeld actors, but I think Christoph Waltz could be one of the best Blofeld actors. Obviously on the proviso that he'd do this. And he did say if Daniel Craig would come back, he would come back. And so here we are. I know in the beginning there was some bullshit articles about him not doing it for certain reasons, but, you know, I always remained optimistic that Christoph Waltz would either change his mind or eventually do it. And he's even been quoted as saying he's not happy with his performance in Spectre, so I guess this is his chance to kind of do something more with the character and kind of explore it further and enhance his performance. I mean, he said his performance was okay in Spectre, and it was fine. It was it could hold, but it wasn't groundbreaking. And I think he wanted it to be much more. I mean, I don't know why he felt that way, whether it was the script or whether it was Sam Mendes' direction or. I mean, I don't know, but Waltz is a very talented actor. I mean, he's got 2 Oscars to his name. Worked very closely with Quentin Tarantino on Inglourious Bastards and Django Unchained. I personally really liked him as Blofeld in Spectre. When we all knew he was Blofeld, so there was no point even establishing any mystery. I can assume that Blofeld will either see him in prison or we might see him escape prison. Obviously, Rami Malek is the main villain of the film, so they're not gonna, use Blofeld to overshadow Malek, but to at least have Blofeld in the story is great for me, because I still felt that, I know they established this whole Foster Brother storyline with him and Craig's Bond, and a lot of people were annoyed about that, and they didn't take it very far. It wasn't really developed, so I think this is a chance to kind of develop it, if they are going to develop it. I mean, who knows? I don't want it to be the main focus of the film. I think the film should tell its own story and not try and rectify, not try and continue what Spectre did in that regard, but obviously the film will continue after Spectre. So, I would like Christoph Waltz to have a decent amount of screen time. Don't just bring him in for a cameo. Like, give him something good, Rami Malek's villain could be working for Blofeld. I mean, that could be something that is a part of the film. I mean, we don't really know until we see the film how it's going to go, but, I mean, I'm just very glad that he's back in it, because I think he's great. I think people should cut him some slack with Spectre. I mean, some of the decisions with his character wasn't really his doing. I mean, he gave us best performances he could. I think he's suitably chilling. He's not the best Bond villain ever, but I mean, he's a good portrayal of Blofeld. I mean, the movie was called Spectre, so you know, I mean, to not have the guy running Spectre would be a little bit stupid, really. But, I mean, with Bond 25, there's a lot of people in the film already. There's quite a huge cast. Obviously, Rami Malek is the main villain of the film, and that isn't going to change, so thank God, because I think Malek will do a fantastic job. But I like the fact that we have got Blofeld in the film. Even if it's only for a few scenes, it will just be a great thing to have to tie up the story. I mean Cary Fukunaga has been quoted as saying that he will tie up the character arcs set up in Casino Royale, and he needs to. I think he needs to, because this Spectre wasn't the ending. Spectre was there was a sense of completion, in sense that Bond was retiring and going to live with Madeline, but this one is the end. This is the end of Craig's era. So there's still things that need to be wrapped up, and I think this Blofeld plot is one of them. I mean, it's highly likely that Blofeld will want to get revenge anyway, and maybe team up with Rami Malek to have Madeline killed. I mean, the rumours are about the plot that Madeline will die, and Bond is going to go through some emotional depression. I mean, he's already lost Vesper, so I mean, we're talking about the Craig timeline here, so disregarding On Her Majesty's Secret Service, but there's clearly an inspiration. Excuse me. But, I mean, I shan't prattle on too long, but I'll just say that I'm very excited to see Christoph Waltz back as Blofeld for the second time, and remarkably, he is the first actor to play Blofeld more than once. Yes, he's broken the curse of Blofeld actors. In the official series, Blofeld has only ever been played by one actor at a time, i.e., say Donald Pleasance only played Blofeld in You Only Live Twice, Charles Gray, Diamonds Are Forever, and that was it, and Telly Savalas in On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Remarkably, actually, 3 films in a row. We kind of saw a cameo version of Blofeld, although they didn't call him Blofeld for legal reasons, in For Your Eyes Only, which was meant to be a payoff to On Her Majesty's Secret Service. But yeah, Christoph Waltz obviously then appeared in Spectre, which was the previous Bond movie, which came out in 2015. So it's great to see him come back. It will be so great to see him come back. They've kept him quiet. I mean, I wonder how long they've known he's going to be back, because they didn't announce him at the live stream in April when they announced the cast. They didn't include Christoph Waltz. Maybe they didn't have him at the time. So yeah, well, whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, he's back. He's back, baby. And he's going to cause a lot more trouble for Mr. Bond, as well as Rami Malek's villain. I mean, I am more excited to see Rami Malek, because I think Rami Malek is a terrific actor, and to see his villain do dastardly things. Apparently his character is very good, so that it gets me really excited. I'm very excited because Bond 25 is now ramping up, and it's getting, you know, the wheels are definitely in motion. I'm so jealous of my friend that gets to work as a runner. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I nearly got the chance to do a bit of marshal work on this film. My friend who's working on it now, he was kind enough to send me an email, to send me somebody's email, the recruitment manager, and I emailed her. I said I'm interested, and I was a bit too late when I applied, but damn, it would have been such a great experience to work on a Bond movie. I've always had a secret desire to work on a Bond movie. It's my dream. You know, I love James Bond. I love the Bond films. So to do that as my career would be amazing, to work on those movies. It's one of the longest running film franchises ever. It probably is the longest running film franchise, and I hope it continues to be that way. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. So yeah, what do you think about this news? Are you happy Christoph Waltz is back, or would you rather him just been a one-hit wonder in Spectre? Please leave your comments down below, let me know. Let's get a discussion going, and are you excited for Bond 25? Because things are starting to ramp up now. So yeah, stay tuned for future updates. Take care, everybody. I am Mr. TARDIS11. Thank you for watching. See ya.